Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and today we have a small update to go over. It's nothing too major, however, it is in regards to the upcoming PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series versions of the game. If any of you guys are looking forward to the release of the next-gen version, make sure to drop a like on today's video. Also, comment down below which system are you getting it for. So, a couple of days ago, the homie Reach Out went out and said some web assets for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 on Steam were updated about an hour ago, and here we have the two new web assets. As we all know, this is a new concept illustration art piece. Well, it might be the future of Xenoverse 2, you know, with like the box art, stuff like that, which I'm assuming that's what this is. And notice how it's a different variation, because here we have the original, where we have the 7 different Dragon Balls, Time Patrol Trunks, and Supreme Kai of Time in the background. Going back over here to the new assets, minus the 7 Dragon Balls and the 2 characters in the back, we only have Super Saiyan Goku and the custom character. Pretty dang interesting. I really do like this new art piece. I think it's a lot cooler than the older one. Don't get me wrong, the older one was extremely epic. It suited the theme of Xenoverse 2 with Goku, Future Gohan, and Bardock in the front cover. I personally thought it represented the past, present, and future. Again, it fit the theme of Xenoverse 2 extremely well because time patrollers traveling all over the place. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. However, it is pretty difficult to decipher this one. We do have the time rift in the background with a shattered screen. And of course, again, Goku being the hero, the main protagonist, as well as our custom characters being in the front cover. So probably fuse up to something because his, I guess, main thing is with different time rifts, leaping through them and gathering energy, right? But if we go over to the actual Steam page, you can see right there, out with the old, in with the new type vibe, I guess you could say. But it's not just for the standard variation of the game. You can see we have the updated deluxe edition of Xenoverse 2 as well as the special edition. Pretty awesome stuff. I think it's great how they're now updating all the other websites, because first it was just the original Xenoverse 2 and Bandai Namco websites, because obviously they own the game, so they'll be getting all the updates first, I guess you could say. But going back to what Reach Out just mentioned, Steam updated their assets, and as well as Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Reach Out said these new assets are also being used on the Nintendo website and eShop, the PlayStation Store website, and Microsoft's Xbox Store website. Pretty promising stuff. I don't necessarily know what any of this means. I mean, as we all know, again, Battle Hour 2024 is right around the corner, so this only leads me to believe that we're going to be getting some further information in regards to Xenoverse 2. Now, if we go down over here to the comments, I'm not the only one who thinks that. We have Zaid, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. They said update soon. 10 more years of Xenoverse 2 content. Let's go. Let's go. But we also have the homie Super Saiyan Cabby, who said, so does this have any meaning or just something that happens? And then Reach Out responded, no idea. This isn't the first time some assets were updated on Steam, but some of the ones that were changed were as old as 2016. We've never really seen something at this scale before. It's almost like a rebranding. It makes sense since they have a new producer and next gen soon. So if you guys don't know, here we're at the official Battle Hour 2024 website. Masayuki Hirano was actually the original Xenoverse 2 producer, the very first one. Now, I guess he got promotion, which is great stuff. Now he's the general producer for all of Dragon Ball games. I don't necessarily know who's producing Xenoverse 2 as we speak. If anybody knows, feel free to let me know down below in the comments. But you guys can also tell with like the different DLC packs that we've been getting, like the first couple of DLCs or just new characters. I don't think we got storylines until DLC 6 with the extra few missions, and then, you know, DLC 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever. We've been getting more storyline missions with the cinematic animated cutscenes because we've had different producers. So going back over here, this definitely leads me to believe that we're going to be getting something soon. Not entirely sure if we're going to be getting anything at Battle Hour 2024. We can only hope. Stay tuned to the channel because I'll keep you guys updated. Now we're actually over here on the PlayStation 5. I just wanted to check this out for myself, but yeah, it definitely updated from the original Xenoverse 2 pictures that we got. If you guys have an older console like Xbox One or PlayStation 4, please let me know down below if you guys also got the updated image art piece that we see here. So you guys can also see at the top left corner of the screen, we have one of the different assets that Reach have provided. Going back over here, you can see the one on the left is extremely HD looking, because I think this is more like a wallpaper asset, and the one on the right is, you know, more of a down bad quality, if you will, but it is different. We do have the Xenoverse 2 logo at the very top, and it's something similar to what we have over here on the PlayStation 5. So, you know, just different assets for different backgrounds or profile pictures or even icons. And I think this could be something similar to the official box art. Now, it's not confirmed that this is going to be the box art, but that's just my prediction, I guess you could say. I'm actually looking forward to this and really interested to see what's going to be different from the PlayStation 4 versus PlayStation 5 version of Xenoverse 2. Now, usually when it's just a next-gen update, it's a graphical improvement. Just take a look at DBZ Kakarot, for example. There were no added mechanics to the core gameplay. You know, the graphics were obviously a bit better, so don't have your expectations too high up. I mean, to be fair, they could do something similar to DBZ Kakarot, because remember when we did get the next gen version update, we also got DLC Pack 4. And as we all know, for Xenoverse 2, that's like the same boat they're in right now. We have DLC Pack 17 that's upcoming, as well as the next gen version of the game. So we could see both of them drop at the same time, or since they're updating all the different assets on PlayStation 4, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, Steam, we could be seeing the upgraded version of the game first, and then later down the line, DLC Pack 17. Not entirely sure about that, but I've been seeing some comments down below saying hopefully the models will get an update at all, or the texture packs will change. I don't think anything along those lines is going to happen, just a graphic update. So, for example, we could see resolution-wise 1440p with 120 FPS, or maybe even 4K with 60 FPS. I think that's like the standard for PlayStation 5 games. Could be totally wrong. It could even go up to 8K resolution at 30 FPS. Now, me personally, I do like higher frames per second. Again, going back to DBZ Kakarot, we had two new systems within the system mode. We had the performance mode and quality mode. Of course, quality mode prioritized the graphics. I think it was sitting at 4K 30 FPS, and performance mode was prioritizing the performance gameplay, so 60 FPS. It still had an upscaled 4K variation, but not as great as quality mode. And when I did this comparison, me personally, I think performance mode was way better. Comparing the quality only, the graphics, I couldn't actually tell the difference from performance mode and quality mode. It was nearly the same. However, for the frames per second, performance mode was way cleaner, way sharper. I mean, it was extremely smooth. It ran like butter, for example. Barta, the fastest man in the universe or whatever. I don't even know. But, you know, something like that might be integrated in Xenoverse 2, where we get updated settings with performance mode and quality mode. Now, going to the rendered in-game cutscenes, those usually don't get an update because they're already rendered cutscenes, you know, sitting at 30 FPS at 1080p, whatever. I don't even know, man. This is it for today's video. I just wanted to go over the brand new small update for the actual consoles. We now have the quote-unquote next-gen version of the game over here on PlayStation 5. Just the image, not the actual game, just the, you know, concept illustration arts. Thank you guys for the immense support. Stay tuned for everything Xenoverse 2, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and DBZ Kakarot related. Again, we have 1 week until Dragon Ball Battle Hour. Looking forward to everything that they show over there. Thank you guys for the immense support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!